Incredibly large, amazingly strong, and exceptionally resourceful. This giant strikes fear into most forest dwellers, even though it usually behaves quite peacefully. But when it's hungry, it's best not to get in the way, because this hunter has a whole arsenal of effective tactics that work against any opponent. Hello friends, you're on the channel Time Well Spent, and today's episode is about the brown bear. As we know, brown bears belong to the order Carnivora, but in reality, they don't hunt all that often. They are truly versatile foragers, relying on their excellent sense of smell to find food in the most unexpected places. Huge paws with giant claws help them reach hidden corners, and their large nose guides them precisely to their target. So, without much effort, the bear can dig up anything edible, roots, insects and their larvae, and even hidden shoreline dwellers. Spring is especially tough, as food is still hidden beneath the snow, and it's time to replenish the resources. Lost over the winter. That's when the clever bear may temporarily turn into a fox, though, unlike the fox who relies on precise pounces, the king of the forest uses brute force. Rodents are quite agile, but under massive paws that instantly tear apart even the safest shelter, escape becomes difficult. A tiny, yet still animal-based addition to its otherwise plant-heavy diet. In any case, all of this is just a light snack, and given its size, the giant has to find ways to truly satisfy its hunger, even if that means climbing trees. It's even more difficult for a mother with cubs, and to ensure her family thrives, the mother bear must be ready for desperate acts. The more dire the situation, the more dangerous the quest for food becomes. But the mother is willing to risk her life to feed herself and her young. When usual food is scarce, bears are forced to hunt, and sometimes their target is a very serious one. An adult bison is much larger and stronger than the forest king, but the predator wanders among the herd for a reason. Bears know very well when their neighbors have newborns and eagerly look out for calves. However, the herd forms a solid wall to defend against threats, and the prowler realizes there's no opportunity here. A more effective tactic is to find a mother with a calf that hasn't yet joined the herd. Such a chance can't be missed, and to carry out the plan, the bear becomes incredibly fast and agile. The mother tries her best to drive off the fearsome enemy, but even under the threat of deadly horns and hooves, the predator sees it through to the end. A similar situation occurs with deer. Adults are far too fast to catch, but fawns are an easier target. Even so, at that age they can still outrun the bear, so he chooses dense areas with many obstacles for an ambush. Here, running in a straight line is impossible, so to escape, the fawn must weave through fallen trees, no easy task, especially when panicked and on legs so long that even the slightest obstacle can be fatal. Sometimes even adult animals become prey, especially the sick or weakened ones. They can still put up a serious fight, but hunger drives the bear forward, and the chase begins. Massive paws and deadly claws can't stop this determined runner.